All right, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to all things cocktails, all things celebration, party time, there is one person to turn and one person only, and that is Tim Laird.
Hello, gang. MJ, Jesse, good to see you all again. And we always have fun tips for cocktails. You know, when we think of brunch, two cocktails come into mind: mimosas and Bloody Marys. Now, we talked a lot about mimosas, how to make them special, like the Bellini, the peach Bellini, a little peach nectar, but then kick it up with a little peach schnapps. We talked
Mhm.
about turning your mimosa into adding a little vodka to the orange juice to create another fun cocktail for a mimosa.
I
But
believe that was called
today,
the Screw Mosa. You got to
Screw Mosa. It was a screwdriver mimosa coming together
a
like
name like
Reese's
that must be
Pieces.
said.
That's
Yes.
right. But today, I'm going to touch upon the Bloody Mary. Now, everybody
Oh,
has their favorite Bloody Mary mix, so I'm not going to mess with your Bloody Mary. Whatever you like. I think the ratio that I found is good is about 4 ounces of the Bloody Mary mix, whatever your favorite is, to 1.5 ounces of vodka. So
Mhm.
again, whatever you do, whatever you like, make it the way you like it. But
mhm.
now, three little ingredients will kick this thing up to make it even better. And
Okay.
here it is. I'm gonna show you the secrets. First of all, a fresh lemon. Give it a good squeeze, and that just
Okay.
it's not going to make it lemony. It's just going to brighten all those ingredients up.
Mhm.
Then
Mhm.
just a little bit of pickle juice, not a lot, just a little. That goes in. And then here's the final ingredient that really lightens this up, because I think sometimes Bloody Marys tend to be a little too thick. So I add a little bit of club soda. That actually
Ah.
thins it out, gives it a little effervescence. And the key is you want to roll this. You don't have to shake it because we got club soda in there, or stir it. But I think if you roll it like this, you get a good mix, just like that. And then the garnish, it's all about the garnish. And you can have fun with this. Whatever you have, you know what? It can become a brunch in itself. A little lemon, a little pepper, prosciutto, olive, beets, onion. Hey, whatever you have in the refrigerator, throw it on a skewer and put it in your Bloody Mary. And there's no, it's whatever you want, however you want it. And let me give this a little taste. It's actually brunch in a glass. I actually don't need
Yeah.
any brunch. You got it on the skewer, right?
Mhm.
Mm, wow. See, I'll tell you what, a little bit of that pickle juice is perfect. This club soda really lightens this thing up so it's not so heavy and thick,
Mhm.
and really makes it great. And the lemon, like I said, what that does is it makes all the ingredients that's in your mix come to life. So it really adds a
Yeah.
lot. So I'm saying make your favorite Bloody Mary with your favorite Bloody Mary mix, then add a little pickle juice, a little squeeze of lemon, and a little club soda, and you've got a great Bloody Mary.
I
That
love
sounds
that.
great
Mm.
because you're right. Usually when you're drinking the Bloody Mary, you do get that kind of that tomato juice thick tongue kind of thing going on. So yeah, that would really lighten it up.
Yeah.
It does, and the carbonation in this kind of gives it a little effervescence where it's not so thick, like you said, and it actually helps bring out the ingredients too. I think that's the thing about carbonation.
Yeah.
Kind of brightens up everything.
And I like too that you started with your own, whoever, however you make Bloody Marys, because I have found that is one cocktail that people are territorial on. Like
Yeah.
It's right.
when they find that Bloody Mary and you tell them they're doing it wrong, it's like you
Mhm.
told them their
Oh,
child was ugly.
Yep.
right. and,
It may
and,
be
and,
true.
and that's exactly right. And that's why I say, hey, because people love different mixes and
Mhm.
mixers, or even if they use V8 or tomato juice or
Yep.
whatever, they have it down. It's theirs, and so I'm not going to mess with them. But I will say, we can actually make it a little better. So
Yeah.
always take it up another level, and then. And of course, there's the famous Bloody Maria. Instead of vodka, you could use tequila, which I've
Mhm.
done on
I've
occasion,
had
which is
once.
fun.
I've had
So,
once. Yeah.
or like I said, alcohol free. Leave. It's such a tasty beverage. Even if you don't want to add any vodka or tequila, it's it's
Mhm.
it's it's a fun beverage on its own, kind of festive.
It is. And I always, to me, and again, everybody's different with your Bloody Marys, but I always like mine to be sort of reminiscent of a good steak, have similar
Oh,
sort of flavors with that. But as a result, like you were saying, I do sometimes find that my Bloody Marys end up being a little too heavy, a little too thick. So it's like,
Mhm.
you get about halfway through and you're like, oh, oh.
yeah, exactly. And
Man.
it's funny because because a lot of the mixers or if you do it from scratch, that Worcestershire sauce that
Mhm.
goes in there, that's
Mhm.
like a typical of a steak flavor.
Yeah.
And in fact, I've even taken some steak and made that as a garnish. Just cut it in little cubes and put them
Oh,
on a skewer. So you have that.
listen,
Some people use shrimp. I mean,
listen.
yeah,
I like
make
the
the
shrimp.
skewer fun. Whatever you have,
Oh.
I mean, have a ball with it because then it soaks in there. You could use it to give it a little stir once in a while, and then you have
Mhm.
this wonderful meal on the side.
Mm.
Marinate. Let it marinate while you enjoy it.
That's right, MJ. Marinate in the goodness, and then how good everything tastes. So yeah, like I said, even a steak in there. How good would that be?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out because I'm going to try.
I knew it.
I'll let you know. Oh, well,
Good.
as always, you can find this recipe or these tips rather for this
Yep.
particular one. It's in the little info section of this video. If you would like and subscribe, we have more cocktails. We'll have more as things start opening up. We'll have MJ and I'll have probably more videos going up on our YouTube channel as well. Tim, is this the last week for vacation for you or?
This is it. As you can see, all my supplies are coming down to the end, so
Mm.
I timed everything out.
I was going to ask Tim, is that bottle of Finlandia vodka, is that your travel bottle or is that something you got there?
No, I actually picked it up here. This is a
Okay.
little heavy to pack, so
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was something that's like, all right, well, we got to check this because these are our party supplies or
that's right.
do have a
It is
travel
my
shake.
office equipment, as you said.
Mhm.
There you go.
Yeah, you have Tim's tax attorneys watching. There you go. So,
There you
That's
go.
right.
all right, well, we'll check in with you next week. Maybe you're home, maybe you're off
Yes,
some exotic location, but odds are you will have a delicious drink for us.
Yes.
absolutely. You can count on it.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I love it. Those are great. Those are great tips, Tim.
Yeah.
And they really are. Because the one thing about a Bloody Mary is, and MJ and Jesse, you mentioned it. It can be so thick. It's
Mhm.
just like, uh, it's funny when you go to Wisconsin. No matter what bar you go into and you order a Bloody Mary, they give you a little shell glass of a beer back. They call it a cleansing ale. So you can drink your Bloody Mary a little, take a couple of sips, and take a couple of sips of the beer, and it's a nice presentation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like when they do it. It's a nice presentation. When I do it, people start questioning me.
Do you really need two drinks at once?
Right. At one time. There you go. It's a palate cleanser. What
Mhm.
that is.
See, when you
That's
call it a
it.
palate
A
cleanser, it's
palate cleanser.
classy. It's
Yeah, that's
That's
classy.
right.
right.
That's right.
I'll have a
Yeah.
cleansing ale.
Mhm, mhm.
Awesome. That's
So,
awesome. Yeah.
yeah. Well, thanks again. Hey, with Valentine's Day coming up, you got any good Valentine's
Um,
Day cocktails ideas in the back
Oh,
of your brain?
y- yes. I'll tell you what. I'll start the process now. Well, let's come up. I'll come up with some Valentine's cocktails
No.
ideas.
yes.
Something to make up for how terrible of a partner you might be the rest of the year. I'm not saying that's you. I'm not saying that that's anybody in general. I'm just saying that.
Or
We're not
or just
naming
get
names.
done. Yeah.
but you're right. There's a good retribution. This is we could call it the Valentine's retribution cocktail.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the beauty is you've got a lovely Valentine to try all these out on in the form of your wife. So
We will
Yeah.
be trying those out, Amiss. As you know, testing always takes place.
hey, if it's a Lori approved cocktail, I feel confident in trying it.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Because she's very, I guess, scrutinizing
Mm.
on the cocktails. She'll let me know immediately. She doesn't hold back. If it's not good, no, that's not good. Thumbs-
No. No. Hmm.
That's a sign of a good wife, Tim. She'll call you out on
yes.
on your BS. She says she's making you better. I say she's nagging, but whatever, semantics.
Eh,
All right. Well, safe travels, and we'll talk to you next week.
Absolutely. Take care, you guys.
You
See you
too.
soon.
Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.